King Charles will be celebrating his coronation with not one, but 3 garden parties, Buckingham Palace has announced. The events, which will mark the crowning of both Charles and Queen Camilla, will see thousands of guests gathering on the lawns of His Majesty's palaces. The first 2 parties will be held in the lavish gardens of Buckingham Palace. These will be hosted on May 3, 3 days before the ceremony, and May 9, 3 days after it. A third will be held at the Palace of Holyrood House in Edinburgh on July 4 during Holyrood Week. The garden parties, considered a staple of the royal calendar, will be the first of the King's reign. Many of the 500 coronation champions, which were recognized for their volunteering by the Royal Voluntary Service of which Camilla is patron, have been invited to the garden parties as well as one of the official coronation festivities. Traditionally, more than 8,000 guests usually attend each garden party. At the events, members of the royal family enter from the West Terrace and stand for the national anthem, before circulating down lanes of people on the lawn. Yeomen of the Guard, dressed in their red and gold ceremonial costumes, also form part of the proceedings, and guests are free to stroll around the vast expanse of the gardens while a military band plays background music. 2 additional garden parties will also be held. In the first, Duchess of Edinburgh will host the Not Forgotten Association annual garden party at Buckingham Palace on May 16. This tri-service charity provides entertainment, leisure and recreation for ex-service men and women with disabilities or illness and serving personnel who are wounded, injured or sick. Then on May 24, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester will host the Royal Kennel Club Garden Party to mark the charity's 150th anniversary. Don't miss. Poll: which royal would you like to see more of at the coronation? Reveal: Camilla's son says royals will avoid specific foods on Coronation Day. Insight: Harry and Charles to reconcile special bond during coronation. Analysis: this charity is the largest organisation in the UK devoted to dog health, welfare and training. Elizabeth II, known for her love of dogs especially corgis, and was patron of it for 70 years. Garden parties have been held at Buckingham Palace since the 1860s when Queen Victoria began what were known as breakfasts, although they took place in the afternoon. Guests also queue in tea tents and take their seats on nearby chairs, and around 27,000 cups of tea, 20,000 sandwiches and 20,000 slices of cake are consumed at each party.
To us.